Wrestling fans are still talking about John Cena's heel turn last night at Elimination Chamber, and I only do this for like big events like this, but I thought it'd be fun to go and react to what the internet was saying about the heel turn heard around the world. Let's go ahead and dive into it. First up, from somebody named Brandy Rhodes, she says John Cena sucks. And then R-Truth responds with, we can't jump to conclusions. Has anybody checked on R-Truth yet? Because he also posted this. He said, think I might crash out. And then he changed his profile picture to this on Twitter. Why, John? Somebody needs to check on Ron Killings, on R-Truth. Somebody go check on Ron Killings, on Mr. Killings, please. Cece says they're bald and they're torturing people who have hair. I think that means I might have to join Team Rock because it's like up here, I'm starting to get a little bit of what John Cena got up there. Wrestling World CC says John Cena shared the cover of GTA 6 on Instagram, alluding to the meme that even his heel turn took place before the game's release. This is great because a lot of people, when they saw this, were saying, oh my God, John Cena is going to be in Grand Theft Auto 6, which, I mean, I guess it's possible. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll find out in the fall, because that's when GTA 6 is supposed to come out. And here's my prediction for the first 48 to 72 hours of this game's release. It's going to be broken, and then they're going to fix it, and then we'll all have a good time playing it. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't think John Cena is going to be in it. I think he was going to say that game, his heel turn is going to happen before that game comes out, because it's like a meme now. Oh, I love this one. John Cena earlier in the day tweeted out this. Tonight, I walk into my final WWE Chamber match to secure my final WrestleMania main event. Toronto is the place where I announced I would retire, and tonight is going to be an event you can't miss. And you notice something here? You notice what they got here? They got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, John Cena, and Travis Scott all on the poster for this one. And that was, of course, the final image that we saw there, or one of the final images we saw there at Elimination Chamber with these three men. Question is, what role does Travis Scott play in all this? Is he just like the Dennis Rodman of the group? Is he the Dennis Rodman like he was in the NWO? Or is there something more here? I know he actually gave Cody a bit of a whack on the face when he punched. He needs to learn how to work those punches a bit better. Apparently he's been training in wrestling school, but Travis Scott, you gotta ease up on those punches, man. You can't have, would you bust Cody's eye, his orbital bone, before WrestleMania? Then a lot of people will be like, oh, boo Travis Scott, which wouldn't be the first time. Jordan Patu says evil John Cena be like, we have resuscitated Osama bin Laden. What did he say before? We have compromised him to a permanent end. What a weird thing for them to do in WWE when we got Osama bin Laden. And John Cena stands up on the announce table and says he's been compromised to a permanent end. Why didn't you just use normal words, man? You sound like some dude at Lumen. You sound like Milchick at Lumen. We have compromised him to a permanent end. Yeah, evil John Cena. We're bringing back Bin Laden, everybody. That's what The Rock is doing. That's the powers of The Rock. Bringing back Bin Laden. Dash here says, John Cena, the Winter Soldier. Okay. So, like, he did something to his eyebrows, right? Because I swear they used to be a lot more faint. Hold on a second. I'm going to get another shot of John Cena here. Okay, here's a picture of John Cena from, I think, 2022. I think they're kind of the same. They seem like maybe a little bit more filled out. I don't know. He's got a very furrowed brow in the second one. He does a great heel face. Oh, here we go. Zero won't miss, says Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, WrestleMania 41. Did they do this in a Mortal Kombat game? Is that what this is from? Homelander versus Peacemaker? Or is this like a fan-made thing? I think they did this in a game before. Oh no. Jonah says, just realized we're going to get a Def Rebel John Cena theme. Everybody's talking about, okay. John Cena has said in an interview that back in 2012, when there were plans in place for him to go heel, they had already put together like a heel theme song for him. I'm assuming a lot of people have been sharing one of John Cena's sort of heel sounding songs from whatever album he did back in the day. And they're saying he should use this or maybe go back to the Basic Thugonomics one, whatever, Word Life, whatever it's called. His old theme song. Do not let Def Rebel get their hands on the rights to do John Cena's new theme song. It'd be kind of funny if you just kept to the one he's at, or you just do the one that he's got and then you just slow it down a little bit. I don't know what they're going to do, but just keep Def Rebel the fuck away from John Cena's heel theme song. All right, I saw this one. It was going kind of viral. A lot of people were talking about it. Danny Boy 1 says, you know how great of a babyface you have to be to get The Rock and John Cena to turn heel in 2025 when his career is all said and done. Cody Rhodes will go down as one of the greatest babyfaces of all time. His story is absolutely crazy, going from all the way back to start. It's like it's a real life wrestling story, going from where he came, Stardust, to AEW, back to WWE, and coinciding with the ascent of Triple H as the head creative guy who kind of understood a lot better that you have to take big risks and make big moves like Vince did way back in the day and sort of lost his way when he got older. But understanding that this is Cena's last year, the one thing a lot of people have really wanted to see is Cena go heel. The Rock obviously killed it last year in the build to WrestleMania, and booking that type of adversity against Cody Rhodes, how effective that would be. Triple H is a pretty smart guy. Hopefully this will spark some domino effect across the rest of the roster, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done in WWE's creative to make the television as compelling as it was like a year ago. Typically, SmackDown's kind of a dumpy show. This week, it was pretty good. There was an effective go-home. And hopefully, the events of Elimination Chamber will kind of, reheat the product. And that momentum continues after WrestleMania, because that's only about, 6-7 weeks away. But yes, Cody Rhodes, at least in the modern era, an all-time babyface. It's like the stuff that they'd really wanted to get done with Cena, and Cena was an all-time babyface himself, but the stuff story-wise that I think they probably could have accomplished with Cena, they're seemingly getting right with Cody Rhodes. Kaz here says, any night we can slide Terry's legacy down the totem pole is a good night for wrestling. The debate online about whose heel turn was a bigger deal, Hulk Hogan or John Cena, and I've seen a lot of valid points on both sides of things, but the fact is Hulk Hogan had the all-time heel turn kind of secured, and now that might be in doubt. Now that might be in danger. Sliding Terry. I like that he calls him Terry too. Oh, I had to add this. Justin LeBar says, I just read that Meltzer attended Collision tonight and didn't get to document live the big headlines that happened with the Chamber. There is some kind of irony and comedy with that. Imagine, I'm not going to go there. But imagine missing this to go to a Collision. Oh no, Matt Cardona said, I'm not surprised. There's a couple people online pointing out moments in time that kind of made John Cena look like a heel. And of course, this is definitely one of them. The treatment of Zack Ryder back in the day. So this is funny from Matt Cardona. Miles Bourne from the No Quarter Catch crew says, can smell, can't see. It's only right for me to join and make it 3. Can't hear. Miles Bourne is a treasure. I love that guy. I hope he goes really, really far, because I really enjoy his work on NXT. Alex here calling Travis Scott the Kurt Angle of the Shield. This is pretty funny. Again, Travis, you got to work on those work punches, man. Oh, Alyssa here bringing up Kanye saying, I turned down 3 photos this week with Make-A-Wish kids in wheelchairs. John Cena now that he's evil. Alyssa's a friend of the show over here, so I'm glad this tweet blew up for her. Oh no, Wrestling Picks and Clips has heel John Cena to a random Make-A-Wish kid. Oh man, you gotta figure John Cena is gonna have his redemption story so he can go back to making all them wishes for all those kids, right? Randy here posting, Michael Cole, John Cena, there's millions of children that idolize you. John Cena says, fuck them kids. Michael here says, still thinking about how John Cena immediately took advantage of the curb stomp by Seth to Punk with no hesitation and then locked in the most brutal regular STF he's done in ages. The signs were there. And yeah, there was no hesitation. He saw that stomp, and a good guy, John Cena, might hold back for a moment, but he saw the opportunity, and boy, oh boy, he pounced on it. I can't wait to see what CM Punk has to say to John Cena. That is going to be a hell of a feud, maybe leading into SummerSlam. Let's say John Cena gets that title. Should CM Punk be the guy that takes it off him? Oh, I don't know. Here's another instance of John Cena already having been heel from Justin says, John Cena finally turned heel. I know. I saw it. Rey Mysterio got what, like a 1 hour title run? Aaron here says, John Cena, now that he's a heel, just give up. Just give up. They should. This is going to be interesting to see how they market this at www.shop.com, what kind of merch they have. He's got to have a heel shirt. We need a shirt with that scowl right there on the right. That's what we need. Just a frown for his face. I think that'd be great. Anyways, that's going to do it for this edition of Wrestle Juice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up. We'll see you guys around.